Tom, a very well-known estate agent in the UK, Luke Sinclair, adopts a principle of going out and talking to local community groups, talking to coffee shops, doing local property market reports. I think the all-encompassing phrase is he's the digital mayor, which is a Gary Vaynerchuk phrase. Why do you think he does that?
I think he does that because by doing that, not only is he providing a market wrap for real estate to his area, he's also providing access to local business people. But I think that the real reason he might be doing it from a commercial perspective is the world that we live in at the moment. The cafe owner has an audience. And what happens is that audience also becomes Luke's audience, because when Luke interviews a local business person, the content most likely will also sit on the business owner's social media platforms. So essentially what happens is that you are cutting through into a new audience. So if you did the cafe owner in March and you did the vet in April and you did a dress shop, the following month, and then in June you were doing the hairdresser. Before you know it, you've gone through the local businesses and you've cut through different communities. And there's no more blind dates in business. I mean, everyone knows everything.
I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, he's actually upped his game and now does like a TV show where he encompasses it all. He's got like a presenter, Janet, his right-hand female presenter, works really well. Do you think estate agents should do those sort of things? Because you ask estate agents, and they say, my job is to sell houses, not to create TV programs.
I think an estate agent is a media company in 2019. And I mean, it's interesting because for 7 years on Murdoch's, because I've come from the Murdoch stable, Sky Business, I did a TV show every week. I have chosen not to do it anymore because I've got an audience, which is a significant real estate audience. Consumers are not my interest. My revenue model gets paid by estate agents in Australia, New Zealand, a little bit in the UK. So I actually think that everyone's a TV channel now, and everyone's got I mean, I think what Luke's doing is he's created his own channel, he's got his own audience, he's got a tribe that's got his vibe, he creates the content. He's not going to have a producer that's going to say, you can do this, you can't do this. So I think...
I mean, he's getting thousands and thousands of views each week without having to pay anything. And people are just flocking to him. And his fees, interestingly, have gone up 20%, and his turnover's also gone up a tremendous amount. Isn't that interesting? There must be a link there, mustn't there?
Oh, well, it's demand and supply. At the end of the day, you get more clients. You're not as desperate to get as much. Mm-hmm. Not as desperate means that when a client says they want to pay you 1%, you say, no, my fee's 2%. And, yeah.
Okay, but what most estate agents say, I fear going on camera. I've got a voice for radio, but I don't want to go on camera. How do people get over that fear?
Well, they've got to stop thinking that they're actually a newsreader, and they've got to stop thinking that they're actually George Clooney, and they've got to start thinking...
A bit like yourself.
Correct, right? Like, I've got to tell you, I hate looking at myself. I mean, so I can relate to it. So, guys and girls, if you're watching this, I can tell you, as someone that has been a video blogger since 2006, I don't like looking at myself.
Do you watch the videos you chuck out?
No, I don't.
I don't chuck out. I look at the start and prepare them all, but I don't look at them all the way through because I won't look through this because I'm having a conversation. Yeah. And I think that's a big thing. If you have a conversation, you don't need to watch it back.
Correct. I don't. To answer your question, I don't watch my videos, and I never watch myself on TV. I don't like looking at myself on camera, and I think that you've got to get over it. If you're an estate agent saying, "Oh, it's not my thing. I don't like live stream. It's not my thing. I just do my own little thing my way." I think that you better accept it. Like I do a Sunday night rant. I'll be very disappointed if I don't get 15,000 views. I do it with this mobile phone. I set up a tripod, right? And I sit there for half an hour. And at the end of the day, I have to say to you that this is pretty much a very low-tech operation, but I could get more views there than I was getting on my TV show, right? So, in fact, I would cut off the TV segment and I'd actually upload it on my social media, and that was getting me all the audience. So what I'd say, Chris, what I'd say right now to a guy or girl that's worried, understand the algorithm on Facebook and Instagram, because Facebook owns Instagram, is that they love live. Now, if you look at TV, there's only two things on TV that are live: sport and the news. They're the highest rated, right? So what we clearly know is that live works. People are not looking for polished. They're not looking for fake and perfect. They're looking for real, raw, rare. They're looking for you. They're looking for authenticity. They want to know you before you sit down at a valuation and pitch for their business, because they don't trust. They believe that when you pitch for business, it's bullshit. What they believe is what you've done to that point, right? Sorry for swearing, by the way.
No worries.
But I have to say, at the end of the day, what people want to know is, hey, that girl or guy is not polished.
It's themselves. They're being
It's themselves. And that's what a consumer wants. They don't want the edited version. They want the person, because at the end of the day, what they know is anyone can create a corporate brochure. Anyone can go get a marketing agency and create the best website with incredible content. But everyone knows that it's a sell job. So now in 2019, I simply know that most people can go on there, do a Google review, go onto any website, TripAdvisor, and it's consumerism. What people want to find out is what other consumers think about. So don't get too obsessed and concerned, hey, I don't look like George Clooney, I'm not going to do this video.
At Sanchfest, I'm going to teach people on stage how to do all this.
Well, there's another reason why they should come along, isn't it?
There you go. Thanks, Tom.